Hello, good morning, all students, listeners, and the viewers. So, here 2.2 Indian we were given to you by Sarojini Naidu, 1879 to 1949. Okay, so very finally, we will have a small introduction which is given to you in your text. She was a political activist, feminist, and the first Indian woman who became the president of Indian National Congress. Okay, so very finally, she was the first person to become the president of Indian National Congress Party. Then she plays an important role in the struggle of independence, and due to her work in poetry, she was been titled as a Nightingale of India. Further, it is also said she became the governor of United Provinces in 1947, and she was the first woman to hold the office of governor in independent India. So very finally, she had done a great contribution in freedom struggle. So let's move towards our poetry, that is Indian Weaver. So here it is a short poem, a poem of 3 stanzas, and each stanza has four lines, where the poetess gives you fine example of she highlights the thing, that is life, birth, and death. It is a cycle of human life. Okay, where different colors are used and the different theme is there, which highlights each and every aspect through the symbols of color. So let's move towards which is a significant poet which has different moods. Okay, so let's start the poem. The first stanza: we was weaving at the break of the day. Why do you weave a garment so way? In the first line, she asks the questions to the weavers. Okay, in the morning, even now the sun has not risen. In such a great morning, why you are weaving the garment which very happily? It looks very happy. Now here the weavers give the reply. They are weaving the garment which has a blue color. A color the kingfisher bird, halcyon wild wings means the a bird which name is kingfisher, who has bright light blue color wings. Okay, which looks more attractive. Okay, and they are weaving this cloth for a newborn child. The blue color represents as a symbol of joy, happiness. Okay, so here finally in the first stanza, poetess gives you a start of the life, that is birth which indicates happiness, joy, pleasure, success, a new person who is going to change the, or who can be a milestone by his work, whoever it might be. Okay, a soul which has came on this earth to spread humanity in that way. Okay, very nicely. Further, in the second stanza, we was weaving at the fall of night. Why do you weave a garment so bright? So she asks in the next stanza, in the night, why you are weaving the garment which looks so bright? How it looks bright? Like the color of plums of a peacock, purple and green. We weave the marriage veils of the queen. So say. The cloth which they are weaving, it just looks like a feather of peacock, which has purple and green color in between, you might be knowing. And the plums means the feathers which are very soft. You can imagine the cloth of garden saris and all. Okay, so you can imagine the satin cloth which is very soft. Okay, so now they are weaving the gown, marriage gown for the queen. Okay, now queen represents here the youth. Youth is a time which is full of love, affection, ups and downs, struggle, and the life here highlights the adulthood. Okay, so here green and purple color represent sorrow or as well as happiness, struggle as well as success, ups and downs. Okay, so in the third stanza, here last. Okay, we was weaving soulman and steel. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? So here she asks in the why you are so serious and so silent weaving in this moonlight chill. Now it is very cold. Okay, white as feather and white as cloud. So the white cloth which represents colorless, which is lifeless. Okay, as a feather, how the feathers are completely white, in that way here white is again compared as a cloud. Okay, so you are creating this white cloth for what? So it is a very serious thing. We view the dead man's funeral shroud, so they are making the cloth for a dead man, that is the old age. So here in these 3 stanzas, poetess highlights very nicely the life, youth as well as the death. So this was the 3 stanza of the poetry. Now let's have in short the summarization, exactly what the poetess want to say to us, what message she want to give. According to me, she is the one who shows you the three stages using symbols like clothes, colors, daytime. Journey of life begins with blue color, means joy, happiness, and continuing adding the colors of green and purple, which means sorrow, ups and downs, happiness, easy things, ongoing things. Okay, this is the second stage of the life, and the final stage where all the color vanishes, only white color remains. Okay, where emotions are not there. We can't connect, there are no emotion after life when the person dies. So here the last stanzas gives you the complete sum up, that white color represents end of the life. So very finely Saroj Naidu gives you a very fine poem, that is Indian Weaver. Okay, so if you are like it, please share it, subscribe. Thank you viewers and the listeners, thank you.